Yeah, they've gone through it with their injuries, but they struggle. But healthy, extremely dangerous.
Going early offensively, they clear out the side for him here against McDaniels, a lengthy defender, and they get the miss. Shot clock down to 5 for Edwards. Got to get to work. Playing with his food in the corner, and rebounded by Durant.
And KD listed at 6'11", but probably closer to 7 feet.
Edwards left that 3 ball short. Only Malik Beasley has made more threes than Edwards this year. Durant all the way to the cup.
Conley in the corner.
Pocket pass to Durant. Whistle and a foul going to go against McDaniels, and that Kevin Durant at the free throw line, shooting 83% from the stripe on the season. And once again, the future Hall of Famer putting up pristine from downtown and 83% from the foul line. Well, it's time for tonight's national TV schedule, brought to you by ESPN Bet. It's Warriors Knicks followed by Clippers Suns. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. The Thunder with a win you saw a moment ago on ESPN.
He had 28, 7, and 6, Jonesy, against this Sun squad.
Oh, wow. That means he's on the first bus, not the third bus, right, Corey?
Exactly, first bus. But look at that, Jonesy. We talked about in the pregame at a very, very high level. One of the best that we've seen do it.
All NBA, certainly. On the kick out, Bull drives the closeout. Plumlee, one more to KD, wide open. Usually lethal off. Edwards got his feet underneath him. That one a little bit strong. He was in the gym here early at 9 a.m. Booker leaks out for the room service.
And the kick ahead by KD, keeping his head up.
As we approach the midway point of the first quarter, Booker. Nickeil Alexander-Walker checked into the game for Minnesota during the break. Durant left that one short. Bull. Plumlee. Shot clock down to 3. Somebody's got to pull. Durant will and does. Beal working against Alexander Walker. Bull. Book one more to Durant. Wonderful ball movement. Booker cash out.
Of course, we know Ant sees more double teams than anyone in the league.
Into the corner, Beal. Good closeout by Edwards. Durant with a lethal jab step, and Plumlee finishes the work. Who historically habitually leads in assist to turnover ratio. Durant missed an easy one at the rim. And here's Edwards in transition. Surveys to DiVincenzo. One more to Shannon, who's been a great jolt of energy off the bench for Minnesota.
I like the way the game is being officiated now in comparison to what we saw even a year ago. Allowing a little contact, a little more contact, and the game to be a little more physical.
Who historically habitually leads in assist to turnover ratio. Durant missed an easy one at the rim. And KD with a mismatch on the wing. KD walks him down. And good.
We're 7th in the West. Without him, they go to lose at Utah. They immediately go to 9th. And of course, we know every game is so important for both of these.
DiVincenzo goes under the screen. Shot clock all the way down to 5. Good defense so far. Durant at the nail against Edwards. A great matchup. And Edwards got the stop that time. He goes left and more left.
There you go.
Kevin Durant. That one off the rim to McDaniels. A chance to get it down to with the rebound. Jones cross court. Durant catch and shoot 3. O'Neal tipped it to himself. Back out to a wide open Booker. And Edwards with the rebound.
And what was such a great start for the Phoenix Suns on the offensive end of the floor. They've struggled in this second quarter shooting the basketball. Necessary to help his team win and allow Luka to be more the playmaker. He'll play off the ball, but his numbers have still been great with Luka involved.
Like Malcolm said, by any means necessary.
It
LeBron
is.
Taking it to heart, and that's going to be an offensive.
With Conley guarding Brad Beal, he's going to be the initiator.
Boy, good defense by Minnesota on their switching. Booker with a contested 3. Boy, when you're that talented offensively, it doesn't matter sometimes.
McDaniels had no idea where the basket was. He couldn't see anything.
Here's Durant off the screen. And it's 3 consecutive threes in a row.
More driving lanes. If you're going to help, especially off that ball side, he's going to be able to knock down that 3 in the corner.
Pocket pass to Randall. Blocked by Richards. Out of bounds. It'll be Minnesota basketball. Sprays it out to Reed for 3. Good discernment by Edwards. He drew traffic.
That's a maturity play, a growth play as KD turns it over.
Edwards drives it, raises. Wow, he was looking to punch that. Randall on Durant with 11 on the shot clock. Durant with an off-balance twisting midi.
Mature about his conversations with the officials.
Just recently turned 23 years old. Beal sprays it out to Durant over Edwards and left it short. Booker over to Durant. Missed the layup, lost the handle, didn't get a call, and a foul is going to go against Booker. Boy, what a comeback he's made in the last couple of games. Coming off of that turf toe injury, rebounded by Edwards off the Durant miss during this Minnesota run.
It really has. You're talking about Phoenix Arena, which was, hopping earlier when the Suns got off to such a great start. When you're shooting the basketball as well as DiVincenzo has, as he does the job defensively regardless.
2-on-1. Clark raised up, had it knocked away by Allen, and he took out his own man in the process.
When you're shooting the basketball as well as DiVincenzo has, as he does the job defensively regardless.
2-on-1. Clark raised up, had it knocked away by Allen.
And knock the hustle. Yes.
Durant in the mid-post, checks into the office. And a little light work against Anthony Edwards that time for the Bucks.
You were just talking about the two of you with the Canadian passport, and now it's my namesake.
Alexander Walker.
Absolutely. So he and his cousin Shea, of course, I always talk about them with the best name in the game. We won. Yeah, they went to work. Of course, I don't think there's ever been a game where Shea didn't score at least 30. But shout out to my young fella right here, my little brother Kevin Durant. But that tells you how good you got to be when you get inducted into the Hall of Fame of a school that you didn't even graduate from.
One and done as a junior.
Now I think his legacy, what you have to love most about it is Julius Randle in the mix of that. He's new as far as the success of this team. So when you think about it, him being involved in that.
And it's the lead down to 13. They still have time, Corey.
There's definitely still time, and you get Kevin Durant back on the floor alongside Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But it's going to have to start.
McDaniels right in Durant's chest. Boy, that is a slick finish by KD.
Yeah, great timeout by Chris Finch to make sure that they were able to stem the tide. They come out of that timeout, knock down a three, as KD does the same in the corner.
For Edwards, raises up. Online, but a little bit short. Anthony Edwards tonight, 11 of 20 from the field, including 5 threes. Who, if he makes a few more free throws this year before it ends, could be on 50, 40, 90 pace. Well, coming up next at SportsCenter, McDaniels pulls instead, and Richards clears defensively to finish the possession. Booker.
That's the stop they needed.
Durant underneath with the reverse.
And the bucket you need on the other end.
They run a little inverted pick and roll with Randall and DiVincenzo. McDaniels from the corner. Made one earlier. Yeah, good block out. KD on the push. 8 threes tonight for Dante DiVincenzo.
And now 21 turns. Uh-oh.
Showtime!
Oh! He hit his head. I think he hit his head on the side of the backboard.
At 9 a.m. this morning. They led the way. And that's it. Minnesota notches its 33rd win of the season. Anthony Edwards with a huge night.